Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Howie Venom, and today we're going to be doing a character show-off kind of thing on World of Warcraft, because, I mean, I love this game. I haven't loved this game for so long, and unfortunately I had to stop playing it for a really long time, but I got back into it recently, and I wanted to show off some of my characters. I'm going to show off my Death Knight first, name's Vador Knight. I have several realms. I have an Alliance realm, and I have a Horde realm, because sometimes I like to play Alliance, sometimes I like to play Horde. The main reason I want to do this is because this game has been a great game to me for so long. I started playing it in Mists of Pandaria, of course. That's not too long ago. That was, what, 3 expansions ago? Warlords of Draenor and Legion. So yeah, that was only 2 expansions ago, but that was still a pretty long time ago. I think it was in like 2013, something along there. And I remember watching a commercial for it when I was younger, and I was like, for Mists of Pandaria, and I was like, that looks so cool, because it was just the pandas. I've always been a huge fan of, like, Asian culture and that kind of stuff, and so the Pandaria, I loved it, and I still love it today. Like, I always, I don't know why I just said always, every once in a while when I'm bored, I'll make a new panda, and just, I'll level it through the zone, and then I'll level it up to 90. Most of the time it'll be a monk, because those are the fastest to level, because they have an experience boost, a class experience boost. But I just like that area, Pandaria and the Misty Island, whatever it is. However, my monk on this character, I just don't like the monk playstyle. Like, I cannot play the monk anymore. I used to main the monk back in mid Warlords of Draenor, and then I switched to Druid from mid to late, or from mid Warlords of Draenor to early Legion, actually, to almost mid Legion, because we're about end. We're closing in on end Legion now. So about mid Legion, I stopped playing Druid and I switched to Death Knight, and now I've been maining Death Knight since. I love my Death Knight. Unfortunately, I haven't played the new. I've done quite a bit of the Antorus area, the Wastelands area. I have a lot of add-ons, as you'll see, but I have everything set up a very particular way. Here, I'll move this out of the way so y'all can see it. But Broken Isles. Yeah, I've done quite a few of the missions here on Argus. I need to complete one more chapter. But I have not done Antorus of the Burning Throne, unfortunately, yet. And I really want to do that raid, that entire raid, because it just looks fun. And I am late to the party, because they're already almost all open for LFR. But anywho, we're jumping on to my Death Knight first to show off this character a little bit. I was so happy. This is the only legendary I've ever gotten, and I got it from oh god, what was it? It was a freaking, an emissary cache. I got it from an emissary cache, and you have no idea how happy I was about that. This thing, where's that? I know I got it somewhere. This thing right here, I got when I was right when I hit level 110. And the moment I hit level 110, I was only like 780. I got this from, like, a regular dungeon. A Mythic Titan Forge item level 900 from a regular dungeon. It might have been a heroic, but I seriously doubt it. Because I don't like doing heroics. They just seem boring and pointless to me. But that's beside the point. Obviously, Hexweave bags. Gotta have those Hexweave bags. I have my other 2 weapons. I prefer Frost, because it seems like, to me, it seems like it does the most damage. As you can... I do quite a bit of DPS. But, of course, nothing near what Warriors used to do. I knew they used to hit proc over 1 million, and I knew some Death Knights and Warlocks could hit over 1 million as well. I just didn't. I'm not the greatest at this game. I just play it to have fun. But anywho, yeah, I prefer to main Frost, because it seems more fun. But I do like to switch to Blood, and I've tried Apocalypse, but I'm not a big fan of Apocalypse. I prefer Blood, in all honesty. I got 17,000 gold right there on this character, and that seems about it on this character. Let's see what I got in my bank. I haven't played in a bit. I don't have a guild anymore, because I probably got kicked out. It makes sense. I mean, I was AFK for probably about a month and a half. No, I was just not playing World of Warcraft for a month and a half. I got this thing. I've been trying to sell this thing like crazy. Like, for a really long time I tried to sell it, but I cannot seem to sell one. I got a whole bunch of stuff in my bank, and some potions of accelerated learning. Anywho, that's it for this character. Let's go ahead and log out. Alright, if I can spell it. Log out. Next, I'm going to show y'all my Warlock. And I'm pumped about my Warlock because I love my Warlock. Oh, my Warlock, it started to become an alt, like my main alt. Like, I would play those two daily. Both of those two, I would do all of the daily stuff on both of them. And because I really enjoyed the Warlock playstyle, and I really enjoy the Frost Death Knight playstyle as well, but I mainly enjoy that because I do a lot of damage really fast. But I like Warlock because it feels like you're actually doing stuff. It feels like to me, it feels like you're actually playing the game. And unfortunately, I was worried that it wouldn't be like that. This is the character that I keep most of my gold on because I get on this character more than I get on my Death Knight now. Because I don't know, now that I've come back to it after a while, my Warlock seems to be like fitting me better. Like I'm getting the rotations down a little bit better, and I really like it. I really like the Warlock playstyle. But I spent so much gold on that. I can't even remember what it's called. The Fell Tome that turns your Fellfire green. Oh god, I spent so much. I think I spent over 200k on it, which was a ripoff because I bought it again for like 10k on a different Warlock and resold it for 15k. You know, flipping the auction house, all that. That's a Domino's add-on thing. Yep, as you'll see here, I got the Fellfire thing. Where's that? What is that called? Got a little bit trouble loading here apparently. General, I think, is what it's under. Is it the Ritual of Doom? No. Where's that? I'm not finding it. Maybe it's not there. Maybe it's here. Yeah, Codex of Zerath. Corrupts all of your Warlock fire spells, infusing them with Fell magic, and it turns all of my stuff green, basically. And it's really cool. I mean, when I use Destruction, I used to main Destruction Warlock with my Scepter of Sargeras. But I switched to Affliction, and I've been switching between. Actually, you know, I really just like all of the classes for my Warlock because it's just all of them seem so fun in my opinion. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm rambling right now, but I love this. I love the Warlock. I have 4 Laystone lockboxes that I really got to deal with, and I really got to deal with these too, and or sell those because those are worth quite a... No, Defiled Augmentation Ring. What is that? That's not... Those are worth a little bit. They're like 30G a piece. Huh. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I really got to use these as well. I haven't been using them. And this. And my... I really like the Skull of Manarai because it talks to you. Like, that's the only reason I actually got this class. That's the only reason I made a Warlock at first, actually, because the Demonology artifact weapon talked to you, and I thought that was fucking awesome. So I made it, and I got it all the way up to level 110. I got it up there on my own as well. And let's look at my played. I've played 50 hours and 35 minutes on this character. That's not all that much, actually. But all this gear, I kind of just got all this gear from raids and stuff, so nothing really special about this. This is I've been using Affliction mainly, but we'll go ahead and log out and log back into my Death Knight to show you that character's playtime. And that Lexi, E-L-E-X-Z, actually that's the name of my ex-girlfriend. But, long story. Actually, I got time. This loading screen's going to take forever. So her and I were dating at the time, and for some reason I thought it was a good idea. I was a young, naive teenager. Still am. But that was a weird laugh. But I realm hopped because I really wanted this to be my alliance realm, and I had my druid on Moonguard because it seemed interesting at the time. Actually, no, that was the first realm I ever got on. Like, that was the realm that it recommended to me because my cousin played on that, and he sent me the battle request, you know, that thing. And so I got that stuff. And when I had to, I already had a character on this realm named Vador Druid, which was the original name, and I don't have it anymore, but, so I had to change it, and the first thing I thought of was Lexi, and it's spelled really differently, but it's pronounced Lexi, like L-E-X-I, but it's spelled E-L-E-X-Z. I just really thought that was neat, I'm not gonna lie, like, I just really liked that. That's a cool name, and so I named it that. It's pretty cool. Aha, and it has loaded. Look, we are back. And let's look at my slash played. 9 days, 14 hours, 26 minutes, and 22 seconds. That's really cool. I like that a lot. 9 days, dang. So that means 5 days of this was spent on, what's 5 times 24? I can't even think right now. Five times 24 is 120. That is 120 hours plus 17. That is 137 hours on this character. That is substantial, to say the least. Or not nearly what some other people probably have, but for me, that's a lot. Anywho, Druid. This one's probably the one that's going to have quite a few. This one right here. Because this is the first character. No. This was the second character. This was the first character I ever personally leveled from level 1 to level 110, all on my own without using a boost of any sort. This was the first character. And I was proud of that at the time, because it was during like late Warlords of Draenor that I started the character, and at that time leveling was just so ridiculously stupid. I mean, the leveling in World of Warcraft has been a big controversy and, you know, all that, so I won't really get into that, but it was terrible. I liked playing it because I liked the Druid, but I hated the grind, the constantly doing just dungeons over and over again, and I hope this new thing they're putting into place fixes that, but this is my Druid. She's probably my lowest. 852, yeah, by far. I'm currently maining Feral. I mean, I'm maining Feral, but I don't know what. No, I'm not, apparently. Apparently I am tank. I didn't realize I was maining Guardian spec on this. I'm not doing too much DPS, obviously, but, yeah, okay. Anywho, let's look at this. I got 4 upgrades I gotta use. Anywho. There's really nothing interesting here. I mean, I got a blue still. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I need a target.
I mean, I got 857 gold. Yeah, as I said, on my Battle Warlock, as you'll see right there. I can't really move it, but 297,000 gold. That's where I keep most of my gold. All of my gold, pretty much. But, anywho, let's do my slash. Played 10 days, 22 hours, 4 minutes, and 53 seconds. Okay, so 240. That's 240 plus 22. That is 262 hours on this character, and I've only spent 10 of those hours on this level. So that shows you how long it took me to level. Hold on. That took me 152 hours to level, basically. 252 hours to level. No, that's not true. It took me 252 hours to get to level 110, but I spent a lot of time on 100 because I made this character mid-Draenor. So, yeah, I guess that would make sense. I was really confused there because I knew I spent a lot more time on this character than that, but I did it at level 100, not 110. So let's go ahead and log out again. There's really nothing interesting about this character. My Demon Hunter, there's really nothing interesting about that one either. This is my Monk. This is the first character I ever boosted because it came with the Legion. And I bought this I bought this the week it was announced. I bought Legion the week it was announced because I just got my paycheck from the grocery store I worked at, and it was barely enough to pay for the deluxe edition of it, and so I got it because I really wanted it, and it was pretty cool. I immediately used that boost on that Monk because I so badly wanted a Monk, but I shouldn't have done that because I already had a level 68 Monk, and Monks are really easy to level. But that's beside the point. This character, as you will notice, 675, my pretty terrible 750. I mean, all this gear is, you know, there's really nothing interesting. I actually have I have heirlooms. I have all my heirlooms upgraded for this character. All the important ones, at least, like the ones that actually get you level, or the ones that actually matter, basically. I have all those, there. But, other than that, that's pretty much all that I have, honestly. So, this character is pretty boring. The only story I really have about this one is the one I just said. I main Brewmaster and Mistweaver because I just really like Mistweaver. Mistweaver's a fun spec to play, and it is so OP. Or at least it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore, but it used to be. I'll also show off some of my mounts. I mean, none of them are really special. They're just like, I mean, this one, I mean, nobody else can really get this one anymore, so I'm pretty proud of this one. Heart of the Aspects, just bought that one. This is for the collector's edition. The Riddler's Mindworm. This took me like 2 hours to get, I think. It was pretty ridiculous. It was pretty easy to get, but I'm happy with it. I like this. I use it all the time. Ooh, my Sandstone Drake. Oh my gosh, the story I have to tell you guys about this. So, when I first got my Sandstone Drake, my friend, who had been playing this game since vanilla, had never gotten a Sandstone Drake because he just never was able to get the gold. And so it was his birthday soon. And I was like, I really, really want this mount, but I also want to be a good friend. So I ended up giving him that mount. And this was in Warlords of Draenor. And so he just really wanted the mount, and so I gave it to him. And so I had to wait until almost towards the end of Legion, or not the end of Legion, almost towards the end of, like they had already announced Warlords or Legion, and it was about to come out. I think it was like July of 2016, I think is when this came out. I think it was like July when I finally got mine back, and I was so excited because it was so long. But anywho, this one, my friend helped me. That same friend helped me make the money to buy this one. I don't know how I got this one. I'll be honest with you. I think I got it from the drop. But I don't think there's really anything special about this one. The Twilight Drake, just pretty. All the rest of these are pretty simple. The Coalfist Growling, I don't have a clue. I guess I got it from the Breaker 2 mission. I think those are really all the interesting mounts I have. We'll scroll to the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I got the Courage Battle Tanks, of course, but I mean, I think I'm missing one. I think I'm missing the red. Or if I think there's a red. I think I'm missing the red. If I am. I got some pretty sweet pets, too. Like, Brute. I got Brute. I got the Chaos Pup. I got Cinder Pups. I have these because I want to sell them on the auction house. I got Clockum, of course. None of these are really super rare or anything. Emagosa, Everborn, Everbloom. Like I said, none of these are super, like, impressive because I have them now, but I really like them. And I got some Left Sharks and Leviathan Hatchlings for that as well. Lurking Owl Kitten. I don't even know where I got that one. But hey, that's cool. Anything? Nether Space Abyssal. I like this one a lot. Pygmy Owl. This one. I had a level 25 one of these, and then I sold it on the auction house for like 1,000 gold. It was ridiculous. You know, I don't have nearly all the toys, as you can tell. I got quite a few, though. This one's my favorite. Right here. Of course. Heirlooms, appearances. You know, I got all that stuff. But, that is this character. Let's check my played. 2 days. Wait, what? Oh, because I boosted it. That's right. I made the character and then I boosted it. Because I was like 2 days, 10 hours, and 50 seconds. That is literally every single second I spent at level 100. So that confused me for a second, but then I realized that's because I boosted this character. Okay. Anywho. That one's done. This character, I'm gonna... No, actually, this was the character No. My monk wasn't the first character I ever boosted. This guy was the character I ever boosted. My hunter, because I got this one from Warlords of Draenor. I got a level 90 boost from this one. So this is the character that I actually boosted first, I guess. So, that's pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't remember that off the bat, but this character's just old, to say the least. I played, this was a main for a while. Most of my high-level characters have been a main at one point in time, I'll be honest. Because I switch my mains so often, because I basically use whatever is good at the time. And whatever I feel comfortable playing. Like, I really enjoyed Warlock, and so I'm probably going to stick with that for a while. But if they change it, or screw it up, or something like that, I was not a fan of sorry about that. I am not a fan of the new Chaos Bolt system, the Chaos Shard system. I really liked the old one, but it's not really my decision. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Anywho. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing interesting. I just want to look at my played. Yeah, 5 days, 9 hours, and 51 minutes and 44 seconds. Because this one, the Warlord's Adrenaline boost was only to 90. The rest of it was to 100. Or I had to actually make my way to 100. So we're just going to do Alliance on this character. And there's only one more character that I really want to show you guys. This character was the first character I ever made on this account. My cousin Bradley, sorry, I couldn't think of his name. It was either Bradley or Leighton. But my cousin Leighton, actually, is the one that got me into playing it. And then Bradley's the one that bought me the subscription for first. But Leighton made me a character, a dwarf hunter, on his brother's computer. And it was... he was so mad that I was using his computer. But that's beside the point. The cool thing about this character is it's so nostalgic. Because the first thing I did when I saw World of Warcraft, I wanted to make a Worgen Death Knight. A Worgen Death Knight was what I wanted, and I wanted to do it now. But unfortunately, Leighton didn't have a level 55 character at the time, so I couldn't. So, when I finally got the game myself, I grinded and grinded and grinded my way to 55 without heirlooms. Without heirlooms. And when I finally did it, I remember the moment I did it. It was 5 o'clock, no, it wasn't 5 o'clock. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun was rising. I could see it coming up over the horizon. And I was standing there in Molten Core. I was standing in Molten Core. And I hit level 55. And the moment I hit level 55, I logged out and made a Death Knight. Because I wanted that Death Knight so badly. And so I did. And that Death Knight is the character that you saw over there. But this one, let's see what the plate on this one is. 5 days, 11 hours, 38 minutes, and 19 seconds. That does not surprise me. Because, I mean, I played quite a bit, but I didn't play, like, as much as I did on my Druid. Because I played the crap out of my Druid. And the thing is, I had more time for my Druid. But this character I also made because I really wanted the portals. I really wanted to be able to help out my friends when they needed to go somewhere, and so that's why I have this character. I really need to work on it more, honestly. I have all this stuff that I still haven't discovered. I just need to make I need to make a level 100 monk and then learn it, and then so I can continue here. But that seems to be all of my characters, all the important ones, the big ones. I mean, next I might do an episode on Horde, but as far as I know right now, that's going to be it. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. And if you want to see more like this, I have other games that I have like a lot of characters on, like Star Wars The Old Republic. As an example, I can't think of any others right now. But, yeah, if you want to see any other videos like this, feel free to tell me in the comments down below. But once again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.